2, 1. Hello there, meteorologist Alexis Walters in the Dick Goddard Weather Center. Things are shaping up today. We just have to kick the clouds to the curb and we will be smooth sailing until we get to tomorrow night, which holds our next rain chance. We're going to talk about how much rain we've seen so far this month, where that fares compared to the average for this point in June, and also we'll take a look at temperatures. Of course, it's been fairly chilly the last 2 days, and I'll show you whether or not I have any signs of heat and summery weather in the 8-day. So your lunch hour right now, we're hanging out anywhere from the upper 50s to the low 60s. So it is a couple degrees warmer today than it was yesterday. And that will be the case for our afternoon highs as well. Now let's get to the rain. We had another batch push through overnight last night into early morning. That wrapped up around, I would say, 7. So your drive to work was likely nice and dry. So far in Cleveland, we've picked up almost 2.5 inches of rain. Keep in mind, these totals are from about 2 a.m. this morning. So, additionally, it looks like since midnight we've picked up a little more than a half an inch in Cleveland. So, bump that number up to about 3 inches. So, Cleveland now, even without that additional rainfall that came down this morning, we are at almost an inch above average for this time in the year, or this time in the month, excuse me. As for the Akron-Canton Airport, Youngstown, and Mansfield, we are still below average. Of course, the main batch of rain Sunday into Monday tapered off as you headed southeast and northwest. But we do have another shot at rain, and that is tomorrow night. And some of you could be getting a healthy dose once again. So pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall are possible. Here's a look at the last 24 hours. Some places picking up more than 2.5 inches. Thankfully, the low pressure system that brought in that wraparound moisture is now pushing to the east. It is leaving us with a few clouds around for the afternoon hours, but the sun is creeping in from the west. Much drier air has ensued for our afternoon. Walking through the day today, decent amount of sunshine. Temperatures will be on either side of 70 for our highs this afternoon. Overnight, we stay quiet, still have that northerly flow until we get to tomorrow afternoon. Now tomorrow morning, you'll be in the 50s to start. As you head towards the afternoon, clouds return ahead of more rain showers and temperatures are slightly warmer in the upper 70s. There's a look at the rain, likely timing tomorrow for even some thunderstorms we could see. Let's say evening commute, dinner hours, and then as you're heading to bed as well, some scattered showers and storms around. Maybe a rumble of thunder or two mixed in there. But once that pushes out early Friday morning, the weekend looks gorgeous. I know we have Father's Day this weekend. Lots of people maybe planning to grill out with dad, whatever it may be. Additional rainfall through Friday morning could be anywhere from about 1/4 inch to an inch or so. It just depends whether or not you get stuck underneath one of those more moderate to heavy downpours. So keep an eye out for that. Placement of the heavier rainfall right now is a little tough. Looking at the week ahead on Futurecast, just a broader picture for you here. Of course, we had our first system that ended this morning. Our second system of the week is tomorrow night. And then I mentioned yesterday, if you guys tuned in, we've been watching this system to the southwest. And I said, we're leaving an isolated chance of a shower in there on Sunday in the off chance that this system decides to make its way northeast a bit. Well, that tends to not be the case. So what I'm expecting is just an isolated chance of a shower Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week in our southern communities, mainly the southwest. So most of us don't have to worry about any rain next work week, Monday through Wednesday. The breakdown of your Wednesday today, 65 to 70. The rain is rolled out. The sun is taken over. A look at that 8-day forecast shows that same trend. We do stay cooler than average. As far as any big heat stretches, real summery weather, I would say we don't have any right now. Typically, we're about 80 degrees this time of year, and through Friday, we're staying below average. Saturday, we start to see that sunshine creep back in. Father's Day looks great, a little on the warmer side. Upper 70s and mid 70s for the work week next week. And if I go ahead here and pull up, let me see if I've got it still, a broader range outlook at our temperatures over the next 2 weeks or so. I must not have it anymore. Basically, we're watching for some heat to build in the central part of the U.S. However, it's going to depend on those upper level air patterns, whether or not it starts to make its way to the northeast. So we could see the 80s make a comeback at the end of next week. So add on a couple more days to this 8-day forecast and you'd see us warming up a bit. And not only that, but also tapping into some humidity. Well, that wraps it up. If you guys have questions about the forecast that I did not cover, drop a comment in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer. And you can also tune in. We have our show at noon on Fox 8, and I will be on then, so I will see you there. Take care.